Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. We are back for the weekly United, the place where we wrap up the week in the world of Manchester United. And we have, of course, got loads to get stuck into, even though it's the international break at the moment. And we know we don't like international football. Why are England playing San Marino? What is the point? Especially in this time when there's a pandemic going on. We've got players getting fatigue and injuries left, right and centre. And we're playing international football. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. I know they're going to get these games in, but come on, man. Surely you can do it at some other time. But we've got to deal with these international breaks, and we've got one right now. Nevertheless, the papers always keep us busy with all the Manchester United news, and we have got loads to get stuck into today. Brandon Williams is popping up, getting into a little bit of trouble. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his potential new contract, and there being no stipulation to that on trophies as well. I want your opinions on that in the comments below. Nicky Butt leaving Manchester United. There's been rumours linking him with a potential move to Celtic in Roy Keane's team. As there's rumours Roy Keane's going to be their next manager. We did a video on that with Jay. Make sure you go and checking that out when we're finished here. But Nicky Butt leaving Manchester United, and we'll look at some of the reasons why that is. Donny van der Beek's been linked with a move to Borussia Dortmund as Manchester United eye up some of their players. And of course we have a leak of Manchester United's potential kit for next season, or one of them anyway, because they're bringing out 2 or 3 every single year. And Adidas may have actually done us a nice one this time around, so we'll have that as well. Make sure you're keeping it locked by subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, getting your thoughts in the comments below. First up, we'll start with that Brandon Williams news. Now we hear Brandon Williams has been fined for failing to give police information on a speeding offence, and he's been slapped with a £1,000 fine for ignoring police about a speeding offence in Wales. Now on the face of it you think, damn, why is he just ignoring the police like this? But when you read it and you look into it, he's been given the fine on a technicality. His dad replied to the forms for him. It's his dad's car. It's in Brandon Williams' name because he bought the car for his dad. His dad drives the car. He's the only one that does. He completed the form and sent it back. Obviously, it's Brandon Williams who's supposed to legally fill the form out. He didn't do that. The police requested that he did. His dad obviously was saying it's me that's driven it, and it's gone to court and he's been fined for it. So he's been fined at a technicality. On the face of it, it sounds real bad. You know they're going to put it out there. United player fined for speeding offence and all this. But when you look into it, he hasn't actually done that much wrong. Do you know what I mean? So much ado about nothing, as always, as it is in the press with Manchester United. And you can see here with Brandon Williams, he's only a young lad as well, but he's going to have to get used to this kind of stuff, an intrusion into his life by the press. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, on the other hand, he could be in line for a new contract at Manchester United, even if United end the season trophyless. We're knocked out of the FA Cup, which means there's one less trophy for Manchester United to get. The Premier League is obviously looking out of reach now. 21 isn't coming anymore, it seems. But the Europa League is still there to be played for, with Granada up next for Manchester United. I think Roma or Ajax in the next round if we get through. Games that Manchester United should be winning, at least on paper. But Leicester City was one of those games we should be winning, at least on paper, and we didn't. Now, this story is saying he will get the new contract, which is believed to be 2 or 3 years, with an option for an extra year, regardless of whether Manchester United get a trophy, because they're happy with the development at Manchester United and the improvement in the team and the success of the club. Now, it's important Manchester United win trophies. I wasn't particularly happy with the quote that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came out with not long ago about trophy. I get what he was saying in context, like, you know, winning a trophy is not necessarily going to save you your job at Manchester United. Just ask Louis van Gaal. It's about the bigger picture and about the bigger thing for Manchester United. But losing games in cup latter stages isn't a good look for Manchester United, and consistently doing that as well. Yes, it's good to be there in the latter stages, but you've got to convert that into a trophy, and that has been maybe a negative mark on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's name. And whilst I think he deserves the contract, you know what I mean, he deserves the contract, it's clear to see, I wouldn't be announcing it now. Do it at the end of the season. You know, let us hopefully seal that second spot. You know, I'm still fearing the fact that we could go 3rd or 4th, and whilst it's still top 4, whether you finish 2nd, 3rd or 4th, you get Champions League football. I think having held that second spot for so long, if we were to drop down there, I don't think it would be a good look at all. We want to improve on last season when we finished 3rd. So we need to improve again. But I wouldn't be giving him the contract right now. Wait until the end of the season, get it sorted then. Obviously, it's not a surprise to me, especially when you look at all the other things that the club have put in place around Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's not a surprise, and hopefully they've got some transfer plans for him as well. And you'd expect if those transfer plans are to go ahead, then the manager's likely to be in place anyway. So, look, it's not surprising. I'd probably just wait till the end of the season. And next season, he will be judged on trophies. Nicky Butt isn't going to be part of Manchester United's setup anymore. He was obviously doing quite well there. We've had a steady flow of youngsters coming through the academy, but it's believed he's stepped aside now. The man that's coming at Manchester United, John Murtough, as the director of football, along with Darren Fletcher and all those guys as technical director. It's believed that him and Nicky Butt don't quite see eye to eye. And Nicky Butt has chosen this time to just step aside and leave Manchester United after, I think, 9 years working on the team. And that's according to The Athletic, who report that obviously it's due to his relationship with Murtough and maybe not getting a promotion that he would have liked after the work that he's put in for 9 years. Now, Manchester United released a statement saying he's leaving for a new challenge. He's been linked with a move to Celtic, but interesting there that dynamic between Murtough coming in has affected some change in the first team development setup, and the head of first team development has stepped aside. Wonder if he rocks up with Keno, that central midfield partnership for Manchester United, in the dugout for Celtic against Steven Gerrard would be very interesting. But shame he's had to leave Manchester United after United's team were doing quite well in bringing those players through. I'm sure obviously it still continue, and Nicky Butt's not everything in that setup, but he has done quite well. So a shame there. But good luck to him, and be interesting if he is at Celtic. Manchester United continue to be linked with Erling Haaland. We've been hearing about Solskjaer and his early morning phone calls to the Norwegian striker. But Donny van der Beek is being linked with being a make-weight in Manchester United's pursuit of Dortmund stars. Now that includes Erling Haaland and Jadon Sancho. Obviously, Manchester United are going to be linked with them. Regardless of whether they're going to move or not or go to another club, I expect United will continue to be linked with them every single summer. And Donny van der Beek's an interesting one. Will he leave Manchester United this summer? To me, it's starting to look like, and I've been someone that's been like, let's give it time, let's see what happens. And I know he's had an injury recently, but it's starting to look like maybe Ole didn't want him. Did Ole want another player, a Grealish or someone like that? And, you know, Ed Woodward has seen an opportunity with Van der Sar to make this deal happen after the Real Madrid moves fell through, and he's thought, let's bring him in. He's on Ole's list, maybe not the top of the list. We can't get Grealish. Here's Van der Beek. And Ole's just not really fancied it, especially with the acquisition of Bruno. Now, for me, I would have played Donny van der Beek more this season, but you do start to question whether his long-term future is at Manchester United. Now, I'd love to see him turn it around. I think he's a fantastic talent, but you could see him going to Dortmund and doing quite well there. And Dortmund would probably be that quite appealing to them if they could get Van der Beek, especially if Manchester United haven't got the full funds there to be able to fund a move for Haaland and Sancho. Dream world stuff, I know. Then stranger things have happened, Donny van der Beek going to Dortmund. But these swap deals, they rarely happen, innit? And I'm not going to lie. Sancho, I still see that being a possibility. I just don't see Haaland being a Manchester United player. I really can't. I see that being a Man City signing all over. Following in his dad's footsteps and going to Man City. What do you guys think? Do you see Erling Haaland in the red of Man United in the future? I just can't see United putting the funds up for Haaland and Sancho. If you get Haaland, well, who's your right winger? Is it Amad Diallo? Maybe that's the way they're going to go. I don't know. But let us know your thoughts in the comments below right now. Have a look at this. This is apparently Manchester United's 2021-22 away jersey. It's called Cloud White. It's blue and white. It's got a retro look to it. You've all obviously seen the old school Manchester United shirt that looks very, very similar to this. I'm liking that the new sponsor TeamViewer, which was announced recently, is going with the colour coordination of the shirt, if this is the real deal, obviously. And I'm looking forward to seeing it, if it's the kit. I'm not going to lie. It's got the old school Adidas badge and all that. We see these things every single year though, don't we? Every single year these kind of things come about, and they're usually very, very close to what it is, but there may be 1 or 2 changes. I hope the sponsor's the same colour as the rest of the colour coordination of the kit though, because it definitely fits in with everything else. Nice jersey. Need to win a trophy with it though. Anyway, there you have it, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Weekly United. Make sure you're getting your thoughts on everything in the comments below. What you're thinking about that kit, Erling Haaland, Donny van der Beek, Nicky Butt leaving Manchester United. Is he going to go to Celtic with Roy Keane, Solskjaer and his new contract? Does he need to win a trophy to deserve that new contract? What do you think? Or have we seen enough progress without a contract? Without a trophy. And Brandon Williams, as we know, in the headlines for all the wrong reasons, but it's not actually as bad as they're making out. Anyway, get your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be back very, very soon. See you later.